Welcome back to the channel. Look what I got. Look at this little thing here. Black buckle. Gold back cover. 30th anniversary lightning yellow GW-M5630E-9. So this is basically a 30th anniversary version of the GW-M5610. First version of the 5610 because it has module 3159, which has the EL light. Let me see if I can show you right here. Turn up some of the light here so you can see. Now this one has a special metal mesh LCD. You see that? Doesn't that look good? Black buttons, black screws there. And you can see this thing is in mint condition. So this watch was released in the year 2013. This one particularly, from the batch number here, was made November 12th, 2013. So being that the battery is so old, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up to check the battery. And while I'm at it, I will be replacing the battery and replacing the O-ring. So once you join me, look at this. Talk about mint. So this is another watch that was sitting in a collection in Japan, and you can see that it doesn't have any marks. It's just a little bit dirty there. I'm gonna be removing the bezel just so I could take a look. Because, you know, once I get a watch, I like to perform a full service, which means removing the buttons, lubricating those O-rings also. Should have used my picks, but it's nice and clean. Oh, out of focus. Look at this beauty. Thing looks amazing. It's a little bit dusty in here. Now there is two other versions. There is a red version that came out a year prior in 2012. I thought about buying it, but that one has it's a shiny red, and I don't know how I feel about the shiny resin. You can see this thing has never been wet, and it's never gonna get wet. I could probably reuse this, but you know, I got it brand new, so I'm gonna replace it. Let me get my tool here to remove the battery. So the number is 13137B. So most likely this battery is also from 2013, because it can be possibly some of these batteries. The one is the last number of the year, so it could be 2011, and then 3 could be the month. So this battery could be from 2011 March. The month 3 is March, so March 2011. So it's pretty old. All right, let me get a new battery. All right, so check it out. Notice how this one, maybe I need to zoom out, or I don't know if there's too much light or less light there. Notice how this one says CCC244G. So what I've noticed is the ones that say CCC, that lets you know that we are now in a different decade. So that 2 does not mean 2012, it means 2022. 4 means April. And by the way, I always keep track of the battery that I take out and the new battery that I put in. I don't know, just for my records. And it uses the same O-ring as the M5610. That's the part number right there. Grab one. And like I was saying before, there's a red version that came out a year prior, and there's also a black carbon fiber GW-M5630 that also came out in 2013, and that's called the 30th anniversary 30 stars. That one looks pretty nice too. Make sure I got the right battery. Clip it in place. Let's do an AC, which is right here. All right, so let's take out the module so we could remove the buttons and loop them. Looks nice, huh? Look at this. Nice and perfect. All right, I just removed all the C-clips here. And everything looks nice and lubed. There it goes. So let me take all of them out, re-lube them, and reinstall them. Took all of them out. And by the way, I do have another 5610U. This one is the U version with an STN LCD which I've also installed black buttons, new glass. I might be selling this one. Let me know if you're interested. All right, let me continue with that. All right, nice and done. Had to step away for a little bit, but I'm back. New battery. Everything's put back together, fully serviced. And I added another anniversary G-Shock to that collection. Check this out. Now, do you have any of these G-Shocks in your collection? And make sure you keep a track on the humidity level every time you open up a watch, or you're gonna have some trouble once the temperature goes down. Let me know what you think. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. And the two watches that I mentioned before, there is another one that has that same LCD. It's a very special watch. And I might have something coming up pretty soon, so make sure you subscribe if you want to see it. Peace out.